welcome back to my channel. Are you on the market for some infant vitamin D drops? Then stay tuned because I'm about to share how I picked the best supplemental vitamin D for my baby. And if you're new here, then welcome first of all. It's so nice to have you here. I'm Karina. I am a full-time mom to my 2-year-old daughter Michaela. And when she was a newborn, we had a horrible experience with the vitamin D supplement. 2 years ago, I posted this video where I shared all the details, and many of you have found me through that video, and many parents keep finding me every day through that video, so I'm sure that this information will be helpful. The thing is, in that video, I've never shared which vitamin D we ended up using because it was still very fresh. We just started using the new one. I did not want to share and recommend anything that I haven't tried for a long period of time. So anyways, here we go. 2 years later, I'm about to share which one we ended up using because I feel like I owe you this one. Today, I'll compare the ones that did not work for us with the ones that actually worked well. They are like day and night. I'll explain why, and I'll share my tips on how to find the best vitamin D for your baby. By the way, I create videos on numerous motherhood topics where I share my experience, ideas, tips and tricks to try and make motherhood and fatherhood a bit easier on you. So if this sounds like something you'd like to watch, please subscribe to my channel for a new video every single Thursday. Make sure to hit that bell icon so that you can get notified when those fresh videos go live. And now, without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. So, the product that caused us all the pain is Enfamil Divisol. It was given to us by one of the pediatricians in the practice we were using back then. And it caused my baby to have blood in her stool. Also a lot of gases, fussiness, all the beautiful stuff. You can only imagine how stressful, painful, and heartbreaking it was, right? So now let's take a look at the ingredients, because if you know me, you know that I preach about reading the ingredients on everything that goes to your baby's body because they're so pure and new, and you want to give them a good start for their health, and especially when it comes to newborns, they're so sensitive. But I was not this way 2 years ago, unfortunately, but we live and we learn, right? So let's take a look at the ingredients of the Enfamil Divisol. It has glycerin, water, polysorbate 80, citric acid, natural flavor, and sodium citrate. 6 other ingredients, you guys. 6. No other product has this many. It has low quality preservatives and these freaking natural flavors. You probably know how I feel about natural flavors. It's a different word for artificial flavors. You guys, for a newborn, their tummies are so sensitive, and there is no wonder why my baby had such a reaction, and as well as many other babies, as I found out after reading reviews, had a horrible reaction to this product. Now here is the supplement I used for my baby. Ta-da! This is called Ddrops. Baby Ddrops Vitamin D, liquid vitamin D, the brand called Ddrops. So the only other ingredient in this supplement is fractionated coconut oil, and that's it. And in my opinion, okay, it's my opinion, this is the cleanest infant baby D drops, not D drops, vitamin D drops, right, on the market. There are many other decent options, but I picked this one and they worked great for my baby. We had no issues whatsoever, but be careful. If this worked for my baby, does not necessarily mean it will work for yours. If you decide to try this or any other vitamin D, watch your baby for the next couple of days, a few days. Don't introduce anything new to your baby or to your diet, because I assume you're breastfeeding, and that means that your baby can have a reaction to a new food in your diet, and then you would think, oh, maybe it's my food or maybe it's the vitamin D. So make sure you watch your baby closely, don't introduce anything new, and then you can tell if it works for your baby or not. Like I said, there are quite a few other pretty decent, pretty clean options of vitamin D drops for babies on the market. In case this one, the one we've been using, does not work for your baby, then you can try something else, but I won't mention any names here because I haven't tried any other vitamin D except of Enfamil and D drops. So that's why the only thing I want to say is that some of them have sunflower oil, which is not very good in my opinion, again, because it's highly inflammatory, it's processed and highly refined. But again, if we compare it to Enfamil other ingredients, it's much better. Let's say if you have in the other ingredients of your vitamin D sunflower oil, and let's say some preservative like vitamin E or like rosemary extract, is so much better than what Enfamil offers and contains. Honestly, I haven't seen anything worse than Enfamil Divisol on the market. So make sure you read the ingredients. So here is my tips on how to pick the best vitamin D supplement for your baby. And the first one, despite my story, consult with your doctor. Yes, I think it's still important, because especially what you need to ask is the dose. How many drops of the product you'll pick your baby needs? How many IU your product have to have, international units? So for example, this one has 400 international units. You need to make sure about that. But never blindly take the recommendation of your doctor about the specific brand of vitamin D drops or anything at all, actually. Second, again, read the ingredients. It's so important, you guys. The general rule of thumb is the less ingredients the better, and if you can't pronounce it, stay away from it. So make sure you try to pick the cleanest, the healthiest option, and it should be just straightforward. Like I said, the ones that work for us has straightforward coconut oil. I think it's healthy. There is just nothing better I've seen in the other ingredients in the vitamin D drops on the market right now. Third, read the reviews. If for some reason you feel like reading the ingredient list, understanding it is a little hard for you, just go online and read the reviews. Guys, if I would have read the reviews about Enfamil, if I would have just read those reviews, they are horrible. Fourth, as I already said, watch your baby for a couple of days, for a few days. Do not introduce anything new in your diet, in your baby's diet. Even before you start giving the vitamin D, maybe a couple of days before, don't introduce anything new. Definitely don't give multiple supplements to your baby at once, and watch your baby, watch the reaction, watch the behavior. What works for one baby will not necessarily work for the other. And if you have any other questions, feel free to leave them for me in the comments below. I'm always glad to help if I can. And if this video was helpful, make sure to give it a big like. This will help more parents to hear this important information. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more helpful content every single week. Hit that bell icon, watch more videos of mine. I will leave some here that will definitely be helpful for you. And today I want to wish you to have happy and healthy babies, and I'll see you next week. Bye.